Hello and welcome back to Science City again for another foot race. That's right, we have increased the amount of lanes that we have to once and for all decide on our 50 tile long track which ones are the fastest, which ones are the slowest, and do the decorative small plazas under roads even make a difference? So you can see our new and improved lanes. We have no road with small plaza, no road with tier 2 small plaza, dirt road with tier 1 plaza, dirt road with tier 2 plaza, stone road with plaza, and stone road with tier 2 plaza. We also have our 18 racers in no particular order. I will just go through real quick. Pause it if you want to check all of their details. You can see that we have a diverse racing group with 2 runners on every single lane just to decrease any variables and to set a control. I already have them all lined up, which I'll pan out and show you in a moment. I also have their end destinations already clicked to save some time. There are all 18 of our racers right there. And if you can see at the starting line right here, they are all more or less within a couple centimeters lined up exactly with this post right here, all the way down and mostly facing the correct direction. Not that it makes too much of a difference if they rotate, but we'll find out. And again, this racetrack is 50 tiles long, all the way from that right side down here to the left, flatified and smoothed out as much as possible. Everybody is lined up to this third post from the end, just so that we're not sending them past their road length right here. So, on your marks, get ready, and let's go. And I think you'll be seeing a pretty distinct pattern here real quick as the racers take off right here, as we saw in our last race video, if you haven't checked out before. We get some pretty interesting results, and so far we can start to see a bit of a separation here. Now, if we pause it about halfway through the race right here, we can see that everybody on the cobblestone is pretty much step in step. Everybody on the dirt roads pretty much lined up step in step, and on no roads at all, step in step. All 6 racers of the different road types are lined up pretty much in their 3 distinct road types. Let's wait for them to get to the finish and see a metric on how far apart they finish. Let's wait for our final runners to get to the actual finish line, and then we'll pause and take a measurement. Here they are, last few steps. Right there, we have it. Just the tip of his toe over the finish line right there. It looks like, yes, it does not make any difference whatsoever if you have a small plaza under your road or not. It seems that they are all running neck and neck on this lane, and same with the dirt roads. Plazas or not, and same with no roads at all, plazas or not. So let's go ahead and see how far back our furthest contestants did. We'll actually measure from them and measure up. So why don't we go and just use our terrain tool so we can count some squares here. Looks pretty similar to our last race. So if they're starting on this square, the next lane over was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 squares up, maybe 5.5, but we'll round it to an even 5. So that is a 10% over the course of 50 units, 10% speed boost. Now, I might be doing this a little bit incorrectly because they're not all the way down at the end yet. We have another race planned with a 100-meter length track, but what we could do is we could definitively say they finished, and we'll see how much this is instead. Why don't we do it that way? So they are right here along that line. So when they're stopped and not moving anymore, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is an 18% speed boost. Now let's keep the race going, and we'll pause when dirt road hits the end. This might be the smarter way to do it. So remember that 9 tiles, 18% difference for that lane. And then this one after total 50 right there as they finish and line up. Let's count. Let's see. It's 1, or rather 0 starting here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the end. So it looks like there's actually a 12% speed bonus. That's what we missed on the last test, is that we did not wait for the lane 2 to actually finish all 50 tiles. So it seems like 12%, and what was the other one that we said? 18% right here. And we can run this a few times and get more metrics, get it as accurate as possible. We can do a 100 length race and see then. We can even time the races. So tell me which methods you'd like to see. We're getting a precise answer, but for right now, I think finishing and then having them 12 units behind. We saw that when this one finished, they were, or sorry, 6 units behind. When the stone road finished, the basic runners were 9 units behind. So I think that's the metric we'll go with for now. Tune in next time for the next race. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll go ahead and tear down these tracks, or maybe we'll leave them. I don't know. And we'll build up a 100 lane racetrack all the way down to the end to get an even more precise calculations. Thanks again for watching. Catch you in the next video. Until then, take care.